Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Rivers Crossing winter event for you. It should be entertaining to watch, and with that being said, I hope you enjoy this public event. Here we are with our map. The beautiful river crossing, my favorite Harper's Ferry map. It might be a little biased, but it is still very fun in my opinion. For those of you who don't know why it might be a little biased, so the Confederates have to take this control point, the little flag here with the little point. They got to go here. The thing is they spawn on the other side of this river here. They have to either attack by going down this railroad or the pontoon bridge, whatever option that they deem fit. It'll be interesting to see Confederates trying to come up with a plan.
To the ditch. Yeah, what's up? Where you
I
going?
would not
Coming in.
recommend
The ditch,
No, we're not going. We're not going pontoon. We're going ditch.
gentlemen.
Yeah, we're gonna
Say
go in
again?
ditch. Hold on. Company A, go in the ditch. Go in the ditch.
Go to the ditch.
So you heard Lenny and Fruit here. They're some of the officers for the CSA today. You heard them say they wanted to go down the railroad. What the heck? Optimization is key in games, ladies and gentlemen. Our artillery officer here, we have Jetty.
because I don't think we need that.
So the cool thing is the Confederate artillery can just shoot right down in there and get a lot of kills. It's great, but it looks like they're not even going to go over here.
Look for their smoke. There it is.
I've never seen the Confederates try to hold here. It looks like they're just taking some shots. Looking at our Union officers here, they're taking some volleys. We have Krusty Airpod. We have Foam. Looks like we have Ike Leach is the Union officer for artillery. Back to infantry, we have Comrade.
That's my
So-
first kill in this game.
This map is essentially just Confederates still got to charge. They got to charge at some point. When will this happen? Nobody knows. But Confederates taking the good old European route here, volleying from a long ways away. They're not getting a lot of kills, but they aren't dying either. So presents falling for both sides. We're still in the Christmas season. F in the chat for this lad.
Aim for that point, boys. You know where we're shooting. Fire.
The thing is those shots are so far away, like, and they're aiming upward with guys that are in cover. They're not. Why are these guys dead? There's no way to hit a shot from that far away. No, I guess I'm wrong.
Take aim.
It's just those are just insanely difficult shots. We have a good boy here. He is doing a little trolling in the shed, something I have done myself. The Confederates finally coming across. Usually you don't see the Confederates wait this long to try to cross, just because it takes time to have everyone spawn in and reform their lines. Do the Confederates have artillery up here? Oh yeah, they do. Look at that. We got a nice little campfire. Like, look at this view. What a beautiful view of Harper's Ferry. You can also see that the Confederates have guns up there. We'll probably go up there in a little bit. I thought I saw a Union flag over here. Maybe. Is there a Union guy here? Oh yeah, it's the Union spawn. That's actually... Huh, okay. They spawned at the Harper's Ferry graveyard. Now looking at top of this hill here. Just... You can see that we have a couple guys that are going over this position to get some nice arty shots. Great artillery views, right? And the problem is, again, very far away, very hard to hit. You got to have someone watching at all times to make sure that you're hitting those shots. Otherwise, you're wasting time. We are 7.5 minutes into the battle, and the Confederates have not charged once. What is our strategy here? I wish I would have stayed longer.
Alright, hold on. They've got cannons set up at the end of the bridge.
Is our Ari doing anything at all?
We're gonna wait for that volley. Everyone's staying cover. Staying that volley.
So maybe they're gonna charge in a moment. I don't know. What is Lenny
If you
saying?
guys are seeing bushes and you can't see your target to the right or to the left once you've reloaded, I will give you a second.
So they're still volleying. It's so interesting. I mean, Confederate artillery missing their shot there. I mean, this Confederate artillery, the only thing they're good for here is shooting down the pontoon bridge. And the CSA don't even want to go down the pontoon bridge. I mean, let's look at our numbers one more time. I don't think I ever showed you in the first place. 65 v 65. Artillery-wise, you have about 15 men, 14 for the Confederates. Sorry, 16 of the 65 men. That is almost... That's like 25% of your numbers. Which is a high amount for any... I mean, seriously, like 16 out of 65 people. That's a lot of people on artillery. Especially because it's so... I mean, they have 3 men up there. They don't have an officer. They have 3 men up there. They don't have an officer. It's just going to be very hard to shoot because you don't have an officer with binoculars. I mean, where did this shot go? Ah, that was Union artillery. Never mind. And finally, after like 8.5 minutes, the Confederates have finally decided to charge across with not even their full team. This is crazy. I've never seen this before. But we'll see if it works. Union have artillery. They fired their artillery shot. Where'd their cannon go? Oh, okay, it's still there. But here they come. Confederates shooting a lot of their shots. They're falling off the bridge too. I don't know if they're falling off because... No, they're not falling. I don't think you can fall off. I apologize for that. But nah, the Union destroying them. Confederates shot a lot of their shots early. It's hard, again, it's hard to hit when you're moving for a little bit, told to shoot very quickly. Can be hard to hit your shot, especially when the Union's behind cover. Union still having all their shots. Confederates charge in. Easy white. When these Confederates are fighting, a lot of their shots are going over. You can hear them whizzing by the camera, spectator camera's head. Which is kind of cool.
Hold fire, hold fire, hold fire.
So, 10 minutes into the match, one Confederate charge with a third of their team. Because, right, if artillery is about a third of the CSA team, this group is about a third of their team, and that other CSA group is a third of their team. Is this their officer? Nope, we have a new officer here. We have Private Red. Interesting to see if he will add anything dynamically to the Confederates. Lenny still over here shooting. If only War of Rights was a siege and not timed. That'd be a siege game mode would be very interesting in War of Rights. In my that's interesting. So it won't let me go through here. It'll just raises you up to the top. That's funny. So Confederates are going to be respawning, mostly over here. Lenny taking more volleys here. And this flag is not going to be recovered. It can't be recovered by the CSA. It has fallen through the cracks of the bridge. And that's going to make it hard for Confederates to get respawns if they do successfully cross the bridge. Both sides still at battle ready. This is crazy. Confederates have so many tickets they could spend. So Fruit, back to doing what they were doing before, taking volleys. Did they get any kills?
On my first game,
1,
I ever played
2.
like bad for 6 hours. We start somewhere.
Yeah, Union's just taking shots. They're having a good old jolly day. Confederate artillery overshooting. It may seem that I'm being a bit critical of the Confederate strategy here. But you don't not charge on this map. You don't wait this long to charge on this map. Who do we have over here? Bobby Berry running up, throwing some snowballs. Confederates are now shifting over. Maybe they're trying. Lenny wants his guys to charge now.
Kind of. Yes, I
Happy
heard
with
what
your
you said.
humor.
Yes, we're getting for it.
Get him, boys.
We charged the pontoon.
Yes, we're trying
Oh,
the pontoon. We're gonna get one suicide drive. We need to get up to the gates. Get in the column, boys. Look at
Get
them.
one, boys.
Get in the column, boys.
So they're forming a column before they charge across the bridge.
Oh, a little bit more to the right. Shoulder to shoulder, gentlemen.
Yeah, we died
To
too.
the left.
The thing is, though, is they're holding in front of the pontoon. You could see the we have our Union officer, Conrad, running back to his guys. Maybe he told his friendlies to come over. I don't know. Thing is, the longer they sit there, the more likely it is Union will readjust. Even if they move quickly, right? The Union's gonna have plenty of time to readjust. So here we go. Fruit moving his men closer.
It's been nearly 10 minutes and we're still both on battle ready. We got charge.
Yeah, we're going through this bridge right here. We're going right now.
Oh,
So
let
you
me-
guys are-
I need to check the actual fucking. Hold on.
Yeah, most of the guys are far left, so we're going
Yeah,
now. So they're all here.
That's just cannon. It's just a cannon. We can easily wipe them
I
out
know.
right now. If we
Fix bayonets, fix bayonets.
fix bayonets.
So speaking of which, so you know the Confederates can shoot down this bridge. The Union have artillery as well. Actually,
I'll tell you, Leningrad, don't fucking fire this shit. Do not fire this shit. Do not even touch it.
Why is it
no way. Oh, I
Because
love
somebody
these
needs to
guys.
set it right, so don't do it. Don't touch it.
So the
Hold it,
Confederates are
hold it.
charged. The Union have decided to block the entrance here with the artillery and the caisson. This is something I haven't seen before. I love it. We'll see if it works, though. I've seen it work on Conquest to do a minuscule amount of trolling and let the cinematic shots begin. And right as I say that, I frickin' right-click and show all these stupid flags. Here they go.
Thank you. Good meet you. On the next meet you.
Oh, look at that. The shot hit, and then you could see it hit the water. Let's see. And the Confederates cross it.
Start talking to these bitches. Hey, you fucking stupid cunts. You can't get past this shit. You cannot get past this shit. Guys, you died.
Go to the other side.
You fucking bitches. Slaughter these rebels. Come on, slaughter them all. You fucking cunts. Come on, get them.
They can't get through.
Don't fucking touch it. Come on, keep firing these bitches. I'm telling you, man.
There's nobody up here.
So Confederates, oh my goodness, we have Union paratrooper here flying down. This is phenomenal.
Can shoot through the bridge.
They have just forced the Confederates to charge down.
Back to the right. Let's go. Back to the right.
Oh my god, that's brutal.
The whole Union team is just up here. The Confederates, oh my.
I want to get in on the action too. Fuck it. I'm hopping over. Let's go.
They can't pass. The Confederates are stuck.
Fucking died for the second time. Goddamn idiot.
And the Union are going to easily
Yeah, all
hold
these
this.
goddamn
Union
bastards
finally hitting engaged a third of the way through the match. That is way too slow. But the Confederates at least doing something, forcing change to happen. Took them a little bit to charge. But here's the thing, the Union, oh no. This is what the Confederates can't have.
No problem.
So these poor souls,
Got the flag.
what are they doing?
Keep going. Keep going. That can't kill
my
all
God.
of us.
Gotta grab the flag and hide.
They're trying to get the flag.
Oh my god.
Over under on making it
Making it.
0.2
No.
or 1% chance.
Team.
Yeah, there they go. Oh, we have the real Hans still. Will he make in? Oh, another guy. There's no way they make it. Our last soldier here, he goes down. But yeah, Confederates aren't going to be able to get across that. Let's see if they're talking about it.
Shift it right. Come on, gentlemen, shift it right. Shift it
You're
right.
right, gents.
My bad.
Thanks, rats.
Looks like they're just going to the right. What is Lenny saying? What is he saying to his men right now?
That's a victory, boys. Still got the W. Get your reloads in, boys.
So, he's
Don't
saying
fix the
exactly what I
bayonets
was
yet. We're gonna
saying.
Get some volleys up on the bridge, but then we're gonna charge.
Union,
Fix your bayonets if you got them on.
Union hitting engaged. That's what the Confederates need to do. They need to start doing something like that. But yeah, as you heard him say, they're going to go back to volleying, which is their creative interpretation for how they should try to win this map. But Union, oh my goodness.
Boys, you can get your presents here. I'm gonna try my pistol.
Look at that. That's kind of funny.
I have no idea where my company went. They're kind of
What the heck? How?
Where I left them.
What the fuck?
Officer getting a flag.
Boys,
It'd be cool if they added destruction in this game.
Jeez, that is crazy to see. So, what is Fruit saying? Does he want to charge?
I didn't.
Talk to me, Fruit. I know you can hear the ghost that is flying right next to your head. What are we thinking? He's probably just going to meet up with Lenny, who is also moving out this way. Is Lenny saying anything?
Hey, Lenny.
Alright, boys, hold it here, hold it here. Okay, come to
They
me,
are
boys, come to
firing
me,
down
come to
this
me.
way.
Yep, yeah, I see that, I see that. Alright, come to me, take a knee, come to me, take a knee. Hold
Take
there,
a
hold
The
there.
knee.
Union
Take it
began
in.
to reforming
Stay there,
back
I'm
on
gonna speak to
the
other
railroad.
officer. Stay there, I'm gonna speak to the other officer.
Let's see. Let's stay for the full conversation.
Take aim, everyone, aim, aim, aim. Get up
Take
here,
aim.
get up
I ain't
here.
got a load. I ain't got a
Take
load.
aim.
You getting volleys here?
Take aim. Steady. Fuck! Oh shit, where the fuck is the rest of the company?
Fruit. If you can keep your guys volleying here, we're gonna charge across the main bridge. Keep your guys volleying. You need your suppressed.
We're following
medium
behind,
suppress-
we're following behind.
Well, alright, well I need your volleys.
I
so
didn't, we
get
need,
your
oh no,
volleys.
wait. Everyone follow me, everyone follow me. North Carolina over here,
Lenny got domed the moment that
North
happened.
Carolina over here, gentlemen.
Oh my goodness, what was that?
North Carolina on the line, North Carolina, get on this fucking line, gentlemen.
So, Lenny, there appears to be some disagreement for the attack here. Lenny appears to want to have some people volleying while they charge. Fruit wants everyone to charge. Volleys of 7 men probably won't do the biggest difference.
Boys, you were gonna charge
Yeah.
us first in North Carolina, we're falling behind. That is the plan. If it does not work, which it probably won't, it was good knowing you.
Thank you.
I got a song for this. I got a good song for this.
Yeah,
I might stick with the North Carolina.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
So, yeah, this is such a hard map. This is an easy map for the Confederates. So, where is their officer? Oh, there he is. Do they not have a oh, that's probably their flag. Oh, well, the flag's gone. So.
Alrighty, boys.
Right.
A snowball fight has broken out amongst the men of the Confederacy.
Yeah, hold on, hold on. Carolina, get on the railroad. Hold on, Lenny. Hold on.
Listen. Take the railroad. We're taking the right road. All right.
On this.
Yeah, you take the railroad.
I gotta kill to go to heaven, sir?
Press B. Everyone, wait for my order. Wait for my order.
So it looks like they're trying to split up. This charge will take a while. I mean, we've gone 20 minutes into the game now, and both sides. We haven't really seen much fighting. We've seen the Confederates just get massacred every way. That's kind of expected on this map. The glory of river crossing, the greatest Harper's Ferry map in existence. Our first Confederate prong has begun to charge across the bridge. And here we go.
Gonna volley them as soon as they come over that bridge.
Don't shoot. Don't aim.
If you are ever trying to learn how to become an officer in War of Rights, highly recommend choosing a map like Rivers Crossing and be Union. Confederates charging across, beautiful out there by the Union. Getting a couple, although their shots are gone. The rest of the Union, there's not a lot. Confederates may have a shot here.
Keep loading. Well, we can still use the cannon.
But yeah, no, be officer on this map if you're Union, or if you're new, because the strategy isn't that difficult. You just gotta wait for the Confederates to come to you, and you can learn how to lead people. That's kind of cool. Look at that, artillery knocks a guy over, he gets back up. I love that update so much. So Red does not care. He is playing his tunes and goes down. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. And the Union successfully have defended the map. That guy just ran and like got shot or killed in this body ragdoll. Ragdolls are like a great thing in this game. Whoever thought of that? Brilliant. But Union, are you able to hold this position again?
Is that all, guys?
Fun. Oh.
So you're probably wondering what happened there. Why didn't more people not die? Why didn't that thing explode? It just reflected off the ground. Again, that's the thing, right? So hard with I mean, we're 20 minutes in, and the Confederate artillery has not, like, they just need to lower that. You just saw it reflect again, I'm pretty sure. But they need to lower the time of that fuse. So, yeah, 22 minutes left. It's probably going to go for all 22 minutes. Let's see, is Lenny saying anything over here? Because really, this is just such an unfortunate map for the Confederates.
The round before that and the round before that, 3 rounds in a row, admins had to tell them how to win. And did they win? No. One of the only rounds where
they
the admins
seem
don't
to
think
have
step
bad
in.
officers and then blame it on new players.
Well, yeah, that kind of happens a lot. That's because a lot of the officers do get taken by new players, or they're taken by old players that are trying to lead new guys. They don't understand. You new guys, you don't know how to do the formation. All you do is know how to kill. Kill is what you'll do.
I don't know, I've been managing pretty fine, especially when we were on the other side.
What makes the grass grow? Alright, columns up, boys. Shoulder to shoulder, boys.
So it looks like Lenny talking about the previous rounds, that they're bad. The Union officers are bad, therefore justifying this defeat in some way, shape, or form. That's what it sounds like. It's just a hard map for CSA to win in general. Union being a little aggressive here on the bridge.
I don't know.
Let's see, so that flag is still in the water, is it? No, it's still, okay. Oh, I can go underwater. What the heck? Interesting. But yeah, Union is just having a good old grand day. It has been fantastic for them. Confederates, not so much. Again, the Confederates sitting back and volleying here. It does not make sense on a map like this. Like, the thing is, right, you're maybe getting, again, 1 or 2 kills a volley at most. Because, I mean, I'll say 1, not even 2. You maybe get 1 kill on a volley from this. And all these guys are standing up, and they're by each other. They're in formation. They're together. Information ticket. There's 2. Never mind. We'll say 2. 1 to 2. Again. So if you don't know in this game, if you're standing up by a bunch of your friendlies like those Union guys are, like these Confederates guys are, you die, your team loses a ticket, you're in formation. If you're off by yourself like these guys at the end here, you're in skirmishing. When you die, that means your team loses 3 tickets. That's when you're by like 3 or 4 people, you're crouching. If you're alone, I'm gonna find an example for you. Like that guy right there running across. He's out of line. If he dies, his team will lose 5 tickets. And so when the Confederates are volleying, they're killing information people, so they're only getting 1 or 2 tickets every 30 or so seconds. Because assuming it takes them 25 seconds to reload their whole group, 5 or so seconds to aim, and now the Confederates are beginning to charge across the bridge again. They gotta not be spread out. This isn't terrible, but it ain't. That's not bad for the bridge like this. Anyways, let's get the Union in view so we can try to see the monstrosity of this volley. Where'd the Union? Oh no, they're still there. Union hitting, taking losses. Where does that happen? Confederates still pouring through here. I don't know where Union artillery was. Maybe I missed. I probably wasn't looking. A lot of Union still there. Not a lot of Confederates trying to use that cannon, but that's not going to provide much cover in the long term. Union's got a nice stone wall. Confederates don't. And Union's going to be able to hold. Look at those two flags. They are waving the exact same way. Oh, they were. Maybe they still are. But yeah, the Confederates just got massacred for a third time in a row. There should be, I mean, Union hit taking losses. Like, Confederates have a good shot of winning this game. I think if they charge more frequently and sooner. What happened to that ragdoll?
Hey, this is a block it though. I'm surprised.
Hey, yo.
It worked. It worked. It worked.
It worked. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I hope it falls in the water.
Don't. Oh, it's rebels.
Yeah, I was like,
Hey, there's a reb coming. There's a reb coming right here. Hey
Real
guys, we gotta
question
shoot
is,
that.
how are we
Oh, I
gonna
see him, I see
reload
him.
this cannon?
Did I get him? Did I get him? Did I get him?
Yeah, so, Prophecy,
How are we
we're
gonna
gonna
Oh,
block
I don't
it?
see anybody moving, so I think he's dead.
Oh,
No, he's still alive. Oh my goodness. So, Confederates, oh, they're getting destroyed. Seriously.
Doing again today, we are looking at the top of our screens. Press T, boys.
They are
Press
taking
T.
losses, gentlemen.
Fucking them
Now,
up, boys.
you remember a few seconds ago, they were engaged. What did I tell you? I said we charge one more time and they'd be taking losses. What are they right now? They're taking losses. So, get your reloads. Bayonets on.
our glorious leader.
Oh, hail
Bayonets
ladies.
on.
Take us man to man, boys.
Fix bayonets.
Everyone.
The thing is, though, is while they are taking losses, and it is great, it is taking you 30 minutes. And you're not gonna, they failed to cross the bridge, right? So, the last stage for either team is their breaking stage. For the attackers, it's final push. For the defenders, it's last stand. The defenders' last stage, last stand, when they hit that, you cannot respawn in the game once you die after that point. So your team hits last stand, you're still playing the game, but if you die, you're done. Like, you can't spawn back in the game. So you start losing the amount of men on the battlefield, right? So the thing is the only way the Confederates are going to have a shot at trying to win this game is forcing the Union into last stand. And the problem is the Union has to hit breaking, and then last stand is what they'll hit after breaking. And they just hit taking losses, right? So the Union is not going to be in last stand for a long time.
Remember, top of your screen.
So although while taking losses is great for the Confederates, they only have 15 minutes, and they spent 30 minutes knocking down this point. You brief. I don't know if you heard Lenny. I did. He heard cap the point. So for those of you who don't know, when the Union hits breaking or the defenders hit breaking, if the attackers cap the point, they instantly win the game. The problem with that statement, though, is the Confederates have not even gotten close to winning a charge, and so they need to knock the Union down the last stand. And I don't see that happening in the next 15 minutes unless the Confederates get desperate with their charging, which they really need to start doing. If they got desperate, if they were charging every 8 or so minutes, that is they more like every 5 or 6 minutes, they'd be in a much better place right now. So it's fruit drop. So it looks like both sides are charging across, getting desperate. I do not know why they're charging this. This didn't work earlier. They got stopped by that. That is just a waste of tickets. And here we go. They're not even going to break through the right. I don't even want to look at that. No way. I'm one of my witnesses. What? This is the most absurd round of Rivers Crossing I've seen. The Union's going to win this, but oh my goodness. So some Union, the officers trying to get their men to go to the left, but some of their men's not listening because the Confederates are charging on the right. Doesn't even matter. Both sides are gonna hold. And look at the, they can't even get the. Schön laut sein. They can't even get through. They're just trying to get their flag and get away, and these guys got wiped. Here comes a couple more Rambos, but that is it. I mean, that's gonna. Let's see, what are they saying?
Come with me, boys. Let's go.
So the thing is with that, right, is I like the charging idea. The only thing though, right, is like I was talking about earlier with tickets, right? The more you're spread out, the more you're likely to die in skirmishing and information. When you charge in two tinier groups, you're going to get in skirmishing and out of line deaths a lot quicker. So if you can't tell what I'm trying to say this whole time, Confederates need to be charging every 5 or 6 minutes in one big group and try to stay as one big group to get less out of line / skirmishing deaths. Good kill by Hector here. Confederates didn't taking losses. Are they just going? Red is taking his men. I don't think that's supposed to happen in terms of Lenny and Fruit plan, but regardless of that, I don't know if the Confederates have much hope in the first place to win. Yeah, Red is attempting to take his few boys here and charge across. Are they going to fire this cannon?
It's gonna be a snug fit. It's gonna be like a fucking...
Great shot, but a team kill. So, it looks like they're trying to block them.
My case on...
Oh my goodness, they are blocking them from getting across the bridge. This is really funny. Those Confederates dying out of line deaths, unfortunate. That officer not dead, he's held up in the little shack there. Let's see.
Okay, boys, one more charge and they'll be at breaking. Once they're at breaking, all we have to do is wait for the last stand. Once it's at last stand, as soon as they die, they don't come back. Alright, hold here, take an E.
They're not going to hit breaking after this charge. I don't believe it. That charge has been different than all your other charges. So they're not going to hit breaking. My prediction.
There you go. Make sure you got your reloads. Make sure you got your reloads.
Is there any way to get rid of this 5 instrument?
No, you don't get rid of no 5.
Oh my god.
You're here to play kill. Now let's go.
It took a while.
Charge, gentlemen!
I was like, holy crap. He took a minute. So, this isn't to say that what I'm suggesting would cause the CSA to win as well. Because this is a hard map for the CSA to win. I mean, USA have a pretty simple and easy job. Those are 3 flags in the same area. But, I think it's suggestions to help. But that's just my opinion. Here they come. The whole Union team is over here. Fruit is charging down the pontoon again. Thank you. I love the guy saying I'm hit. It's more ironic because of the fact that we saw that. I'll be shocked if the Union hits breaking. I mean, they might hit breaking with these guys being scattered as is, but a lot of why are so many Union over there when they block the bridge? This is Confederates are gonna slowly fizzle out. Yeah, this charge just collapsed before I could even look. And this right side, Union actually, wow, Union hit breaking.
Oh shit. You stabbed your friend, you fucking dumbass.
I'm surprised Union hit breaking. Why did the Union hit breaking?
Alright boys, press the T button boys, press the T button and look at the top of your screen. They are breaking. Do you know what that means boys? Last stand is truly here.
We can last stand. If we can do it, we just gotta keep being aggressive.
Yep boys, we're nearly at last stand boys.
If the Confederates somehow win this, I'll be mesmerized. That's all I can say. I mean, Union have dropped the ball on that the last two charges. They do not need to put people over. They've blocked that entry. They just need to keep these tiny guys here. Keep the majority of your men over there. My thought. Holy cow. The Confederates somehow win this game. These last two charges don't make sense.
After this, I'm gonna go home to my sister.
It's gonna be a very interesting 8 minutes.
Praise the Lord.
Jeez Louise. This will be very comedic if I am wrong. The Confederates win. We have Craigie here. Getting some shots. Oh my, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Jump in the water? Oh, their flag is in the water too. Their flag's in the water.
You guys can actually jump in and swim.
Don't jump down there, he's fucking trolling
I don't
you.
want to swim in that weather.
That water
Very dirty
looks
water.
chilly.
It is
Yeah,
pretty
there's
dirty.
sharks down
Hey,
there.
there's some rebels here.
Yeah, I
Why
heard
is
that
there
there was like
sharks
a bull shark,
Oh,
man, that
fuck.
fucking ate a kid,
Look
dude.
at there's a
get
flag
him,
shark
like,
down there.
don't
You
let
see
them
that to
get
the
closer
right?
to me.
See that
Oh,
flag
well,
shark
that-
See,
down
look, I
there?
heard if you
Guy
just
right
walk
there.
forward,
Let
you
him
can
die.
swim.
No, I don't think so.
So if we are wondering why the Union are losing ticket, that's pretty funny though. So here we go. Let's see. What are the plan here?
Before. I think it is simple. You boys are born to kill, and kill is what you'll do. Some of you boys don't know how to march in a line, make it perfect. But what you can do is you can charge, and you can charge and kill. You can murder, as is your entire purpose of living. And you know what we're about to do? We're gonna go for round two. So sit tight.
Our bayonets are hungry for Yankee blood.
They're nearly breaking. We're gonna charge again.
They are breaking. That last stand. We need to get to last stand.
We just got a last stand. If we can do it.
Hold it, hold it, gentlemen. Hold it, hold it, hold
Okay,
it.
I'll keep that to
Stand up, gentlemen.
This could have happened a lot quicker.
Go behind him, go behind him.
Okay.
Yeah.
If they charged sooner, but suspense is key, ladies and gentlemen.
We are double quick behind him. Just follow my orders. Hold it, hold it, hold it.
Letting understands how to make a good cinematic
Alright, gentlemen, double
video.
quick on me. Double quick on me. Double quick on me.
And here we go, Confederates. I mean, these next two charges, it's gonna be very close, I will say. Union just gotta stick together here, stop these charges, stop an overtime from happening. An overtime with the clock at 0 and there are more attackers on point than defenders, and overtime will be triggered. And if that overtime is triggered, Confederates will have a really good shot at winning this.
Oh, you guys all knocked down.
We can just so they were walking off the bridge earlier. It wasn't me going crazy.
Go ready, camp point. Leave us alone.
So some Confederates splitting off on top here.
Flags move to the rear. Flags move to the rear.
Friendly's coming in.
This is the most successful charge the Confederates have had yet. And the Union are going to be able to hold.
Oh no, Paul.
Oh boys, we're gonna take the last stand.
The candy cane. So 4.5 minutes left. Confederates have failed again to take the point, but not the objective. The objective to get in the last man. Man? Yes. Good English. Last stand. So
Okay.
we'll see. They have 4 minutes. They gotta hurry it up.
Quickly, get your full kids.
Full kit, boys. Reloading bayonets. Reloading bayonets.
So another
Alright,
tip,
boys, if you don't reload,
so they got bayonets and reloads, right? And they gotta move quick. So they might sprint. I don't know if they will, but they're gonna sprint all the way up here and get tired or whatever, or double quick. That'll take long. Suggestions: have your guys sprint up to like maybe this cannon, or maybe up there. Have them sprint, right? And when they get their bayos and reloads, then they can gain their stamina back. They aren't sprinting, but
don't even wait, boys.
you
Yeah,
could
we have a
sprint,
flag. Flag's right to the
reload
right.
bayo,
Look at that
save
snow
some
here.
time, a little.
Literally didn't have a thing.
Ah,
was
go
a sent
east
mine as
flag.
well.
Thank
Good
you,
inside, good
artillery.
inside,
Thank
good
you,
inside.
Artie.
That was a good
Good
one.
stuff, Artie.
Good shit.
So, here we go.
To the bridge,
I
then
don't
you
think
charge.
Confederates are going to have enough time to do anything. Fruit having his men charge. If anything, they need to knock in the last stand right here. Otherwise, I don't think the Confederates will win. They took way too long at the beginning of the match. And because of that, they will lose the game. But there's still 3 minutes. Union could still hit last stand. That charge was very successful on the Confederates' part. It's very long. There are too many men on this bridge for the Union, in my humble opinion. Probably not humble. But oh, Howitzer got through, but dies.
Oh, fuckers.
Is that Creed? Oh, that's Walker.
But the Confederates will be charging across the. You have a couple of Confederates sharpshooting the Union down.
Oh my god, buddy.
They got wiped out. They got wiped out.
Confederates basically got wiped out except for Oddball, but here we go. This will decide it. The Union need to hit last chance, last stand, whatever, same thing. Confederates hitting breaking. That doesn't mean anything though. And here we go. Last hoorah of the Confederates. They don't have enough time unless they fought in overtime, which I don't think they'll get, but we'll see. Union hitting last stand. The absolutely perfect time for the Confederates to cause this to happen. Point is still being held by the Union. All of Union is rushing to this point. So, the Confederates' last stage is final push, for those of you who don't know. In this case, it won't change the clock, but normally it lowers the clock to enough time to charge from your spawn to the point of contention twice. But you still have infinite tickets. So, the Union hold the charge successfully. 1.5 minutes there at last stand. I can't believe this is happening. This is insane. This should not be happening. Union have to hold the point of contention, which is right here. I don't know how big it is, right? Because point of contention in this game are a little wacky. But they just need to have more men on the point than them when that clock hits 0.
What?
Jesus Christ, gentlemen,
These
let me
guys
out,
are
let me
so
out. I have a
gay
pistol,
for doing
right.
this shit.
Guys, let me out, let me out, let me out.
How the hell did you get past this?
The Union, oh my goodness.
You're a bunch of hoes for doing this shit.
Nah, it's really funny. We saw the CSA do it themselves. On why are so many? Oh my, Union's full and dropping the bag. Confederates beginning to rush across the bridge. Here they come. Great shot there. 30 seconds left. Yeah, majority of the Union is on this bridge. I don't know why. I don't want any side to win this. My goodness. Foam here getting some kills. He is over here holding this point with pride. Here comes 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that'll do it. Oh my. Oh, the Confederates should not have been that close to winning that game. That's really all I could say about that. They waited so long to charge. But yeah, well done to them for making that so very, very close. So, yeah, Union, they dropped the bag trying to... I mean, they blocked the bottom of the bridge. The Confederates couldn't get through. They could have just sent maybe, like, they have 5 guys there. That's the only thing Union should have done differently. And they should have kept their guys on the right, but I can't believe the Confederates made it as close as they did. That is, these auto lines for Union are unacceptable on a map like this. Holy cow. Crazy. With that being said, please like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode. Have a good rest of your day. My goodness.